90 Day Fiancé Season 11 has introduced viewers to many memorable cast members, but Stevi Nichole stands out for reasons beyond the usual reality TV drama. Originally from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Stevi found love in an unexpected way while teaching English online. It was through this job that she met Mahdi al-Saadi. Despite having only a brief one-week meeting in person, the pair quickly became engaged and began the K-1 visa process to bring Mahdi to the United States so they could marry and start a life together. Their story, like many featured on the franchise, is one of cultural exchange, emotional challenges, and the pursuit of love against the odds. But what makes Stevie's story particularly compelling is that she has been dealing with a serious health condition behind the scenes, one that is rarely discussed on television, let alone in a show centered on international romance. The artistic side of Stevi. In addition to her work as an English teacher, Stevi is a passionate artist. Her creative focus lies in portraiture, and her paintings often explore themes of vulnerability and self-expression. While her work is deeply personal and emotionally rich, it has raised questions in her relationship with Mahdi, particularly given their cultural differences. Some of Stevi's artwork, while celebrated for its emotional depth, has challenged Mahdi's comfort level. This has added tension to their already complex dynamic. What's been particularly striking about their relationship is how little Stevi has opened up emotionally, despite Mahdi seeking clarity on various aspects of her life. While audiences have speculated about her hesitations, Stevi recently shared a deeply personal revelation that may help explain some of her behavior. Stevi opens up about narcolepsy. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Stevi decided it was time to share a part of her life that she had kept private until now. The post was captioned, "They say I'm full of secrets. Here is one more." In the message, she revealed that she has been living with type 1 narcolepsy, a chronic neurological condition that affects the brain's ability to regulate sleep-wake cycles. "So I have type 1 narcolepsy," she wrote. "In a nutshell, that basically means I get super tired a lot, and sometimes my body just wants to take a little break without warning." She elaborated further by explaining that she also experiences a symptom called cataplexy, which involves sudden muscle weakness triggered by strong emotions such as laughter, excitement, or surprise. Although she remains fully conscious during these episodes, her body can briefly become immobile. "It's like my brain and body aren't on the same page," Stevi said. She added that she received her diagnosis in her early 30s after undergoing a comprehensive sleep study. Before being diagnosed, people often misunderstood her symptoms, assuming she was simply tired or not getting enough rest. People would suggest I just get more sleep or ask if I was feeling down, but it was more than that, she wrote. Living with an invisible condition. Stevi's health challenges extend beyond simple fatigue. She explained that her narcolepsy symptoms include sudden bouts of drowsiness, disrupted nighttime sleep, vivid dreams, and even night terrors. These experiences left her feeling exhausted throughout the day and struggling to maintain normal routines. Despite these challenges, Stevi says she has worked hard to maintain a sense of normalcy. However, not everyone around her has understood what she's going through. The lack of awareness about narcolepsy, even among people close to her, has made it harder for her to explain behaviors that might seem puzzling on the surface. Mahdi, for his part, is aware of her condition. Stevi mentioned that she has explained her diagnosis to him, but it's unclear whether he fully understands the complexities and impact it has on her day-to-day life, especially in the context of their relationship. Understanding Stevi's communication struggles. Throughout 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, viewers have noticed moments where Stevi appears emotionally distant or unresponsive during important conversations with Mahdi. This has sparked speculation and concern among fans, particularly regarding her ability to open up and communicate clearly about sensitive topics. While some have interpreted Stevie's quietness as evasive or uncertain behavior, her recent admission may provide another perspective. Narcolepsy can affect more than just sleep. It may also lead to cognitive issues such as difficulty concentrating, slowed thinking, or challenges processing information quickly, especially during emotionally intense discussions. These symptoms may make it harder for Stevie to stay present and articulate her feelings, even when the subject is important. In light of her diagnosis, it's possible that what seemed like avoidance or hesitation may have been the result of genuine physical and neurological limitations. The brain fog, fatigue, and emotional toll of narcolepsy could all play a role in how Stevie expresses herself. What this means for her relationship with Madi. Relationships require strong communication and mutual understanding, and Stevie and Madi's dynamic has tested both. With cultural differences already creating friction, the added layer of Stevie's health condition complicates things further. Madi has expressed frustration over what he perceives as Stevie withholding important information. However, now that Stevie has shared her diagnosis publicly, it may encourage a deeper level of empathy from both Madi and the show's viewers. Instead of framing her actions as secretive, her behavior can now be viewed through a lens of compassion and awareness. It's a reminder that chronic conditions, especially invisible ones, can deeply affect relationships, communication styles, and emotional responses. This isn't the first time 90 Day Fiancé has explored cast members dealing with personal challenges. However, Stevie's openness about narcolepsy is unique and adds an important layer to the conversation. Unlike more visible conditions, narcolepsy is often misunderstood or overlooked, and people living with it are frequently misjudged. Why Stevie's story is important. In the broader 90 Day Fiancé community, Stevie's candid confession has resonated with fans. Her willingness to talk about a condition that affects her daily life, yet rarely gets public attention, is being celebrated. Followers praised her for shedding light on something that many people suffer from silently. In the same way that past cast members have used their platforms to raise awareness about health conditions, Stevie is contributing to a growing dialogue around invisible illnesses and how they influence interpersonal dynamics. Her story underscores the importance of empathy and not making assumptions about someone's behavior, especially when health issues may be involved. Her supporters have also applauded her for not using her condition to deflect responsibility. In fact, Stevi emphasized that she wasn't looking for pity or trying to make excuses. She simply wanted to be honest with the people watching her journey and offer insight into why she may have seemed different at times. Looking ahead, whether Stevi and Madi's relationship can weather these challenges remains to be seen. Like many couples on 90 Day Fiancé, they must navigate cultural barriers, long-distance adjustments, and personal truths, all under the scrutiny of a national audience. But Stevie's transparency about her health is an important first step in redefining how others perceive her and what she brings to the relationship. As her journey continues to unfold on-screen and online, it's clear that Stevie's experience is about more than romance. It's about resilience, education, and advocating for oneself, even when the topic isn't easy to discuss. Through her courage to speak out, Stevi has shown that vulnerability can be a strength, and that awareness can be a bridge toward understanding. Final thoughts. Stevi Nichole's story on 90 Day Fiancé is a reminder that there is often more to people than meets the eye. While reality TV is designed to entertain, it also has the power to inform and inspire. By using her platform to talk about narcolepsy, Stevi is helping to bring a rarely discussed condition into the spotlight and inviting her audience to look beyond the surface to understand the full picture. Her openness is not only helping to destigmatize a serious health condition, but also encouraging others in similar situations to speak up. In a franchise known for drama and romance, Stevie's vulnerability stands out as something truly real and deeply human.